Hello, this is another topic in organic poultry feed substitutes. How to feed grass, weed to your poultry and livestock birds. How to use grass or weed to feed your livestock birds or livestock animals in order to reduce the cost of running the business. You bear with me that there are many plants that are predominant in different parts of the world that benefit plants and animals. Most especially, these poultry birds enjoy eating them very well. So relax and watch them till the end. You are welcome. If this is the first time of coming across this particular platform, wherever you are watching, any part of the platform you are watching this particular video, please join this particular group by clicking the right button right now. Follow, share, comment, like. If this video is interesting to you, give it a thumb up so that the network will reach other farmers that are in need of this particular content. I'm going to give you 30 different weeds found in Africa that can be fed to chickens and livestock birds. I'm going to give you the historical background, that's the literature of each of these weeds, including the origin, historical background, quantity of vitamins and minerals, and nutritional content and medicinal value of each of these to chicken, and how to serve it to your poultry and livestock animals. You bear with me that the white chickens, the local chickens, the one you call local chickens, scavenge for food by themselves and they live healthy. Most of these infections you see in broilers, noilers, turkey, and rest of them, you hardly see it in all these local birds. They are strongly immune against most of the poultry and livestock diseases. This is because of the natural herbs, natural weeds, natural grass they eat on a daily basis, and at the same time, the exposure to sunlight, which has a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals. So in this content, I would advise you, strongly advise you, please make sure you watch this content to the end, because I'm going to give you 30 different weeds that you can use to feed your poultry or livestock animals in order to drop the cost of feeding your poultry birds. Many poultry farmers have closed and packed their farms because of high cost of feed, because they cannot supplement, because they cannot augment, because they cannot substitute, and because there is no other way than to buy commercial feed. But after watching this particular content, you can see that you even use ordinary grass to reduce the cost of your poultry and livestock feed. Now let's go into action. Number one in this particular list in Africa is Amaranth. Amaranth. Amaranthus species is the botanical name. This is found in Africa and has been cultivated for centuries as a food source and because of its medicinal properties in poultry and livestock animals. It has vitamins and minerals like vitamin A, it has vitamin C, it has vitamin E, it has vitamin K, as well as calcium, iron, and magnesium. All these minerals and vitamins help to boost the immune of your poultry birds, at the same time strengthen their health system. It has nutritional content, very rich in protein, fiber, and antioxidants. You know the work of protein, that's why I start smiling, because any particular product, any particular plant, any particular weed that is very rich in protein is good to go for a poultry and livestock animal, because most of the food nutrients, all the food nutrients in poultry and livestock animals depends on poultry. Their body structure, the egg formation, the muscle, and everything is built on poultry, and poultry crude protein. That's what it is. And you know the work of the fiber help in detoxification, and how you know the work of the antioxidants, because if they eat the food and the food remains in them, there's no way they can convert the feed. So it helps to detoxify their system, at the same time converts the feed and give them maximum meat and maximum egg. Now, what are the medicinal value of these plants? Its potential anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties help to protect the poultry and livestock animals. How do you serve it? It can be fed fresh or dried to chicken and livestock birds. They can be chopped, cut in pieces, and mixed with their feed as a stand-alone treat. You can just slice them into pieces, cut them into pieces, either dried or air dried or some dried or even fresh. Slice them into pieces and mix with feed. 5% is okay to mix with the commercial feed or any other feed you produce by yourself. Mix this particular weed. This weed will reduce the cost of, because that 5%, assuming it's 5 over 100, that will give you 5 kg. That 5 kg, if you check the cost of 1 kg of feed here now, is almost $1. So you can see you are reducing $1 per bag, per 100 kg of feed. You see, it's a great achievement. So right now, how do you serve it? I said cut them, slice them into pieces with either knife or machete, chop them up or blend them gradually and mix them with a feed to reduce the cost up to 5% as a standalone treat for poultry and livestock birds. Number 2 is Guinea grass, Panicum mazimum. Panicum mazimum, that is the botanical name. It is an origin of Africa. It's a native of Africa. It is a Guinea grass and is commonly used as forage crop to livestock. It has vitamin A, it has vitamin C, vitamin E, it has calcium, it has phosphorus, and it has potassium. It is very high in protein and fiber. You can see protein again. It is also very rich and at the same time help in digestive health of the poultry birds. It can be served by cutting to pieces for the chicken to eat or for the birds to eat, or slicing them into pieces. They can at the same time eat it raw. Number 3 is cedar. Cedar species is number 3. It is found in Africa also and has been used as a traditional medicine because of its healing properties for poultry and livestock animals. It has vitamins and minerals like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, as well as calcium, iron, and magnesium. It's also very rich in antioxidants and at the same time has very good fiber that is good to sustain your poultry and livestock animals. Its potential anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving effect is superb to the life of your poultry bird. It can be served dry or crushed before mixing with the ordinary feed you give to your chicken or your livestock birds. Number 4 is hibiscus. Hibiscus species is the botanical name. It's a native of Africa and is known for its vibrant flower and medicinal properties. I know almost everyone knows this hibiscus flower, hibiscus. So it's very rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E, as well as calcium, iron, and potassium. Its nutrient very good in antioxidants and is very good in fiber. It is a potential immune boosting and anti-inflammatory properties in poultry. It boosts their immunity, at the same time supports them, and at the same time give them maximum health standard for them to move and at the same time for them to achieve their potentials. Hibiscus can be served, the flower can be served dried or crushed before being added to the feed of chicken and livestock birds. Lantana is another one. Lantana camara is the botanical name. Lantana camara is a native of Africa and has been used in traditional medicine and feed for poultry and livestock animals. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. It has calcium, iron, and magnesium that are predominant in this particular plant that make them very good and a very good sound health boosting property for poultry and livestock animals. It is rich in antioxidants and at the same time fiber. It is used for its potential antimicrobial and anti-insecticide properties. If you are using this particular plant, you hardly see insects or flies in your poultry pen. If you are using deep litter system, you will always be amazed that you hardly see flies. You hardly smell any odor in your poultry pen. This particular plant can be served dry or crushed before being mixed in the poultry feed. You are welcome to the Number 6, which is white sesame or Sesamum augustifolium. This is the botanical name for this particular weed. This weed has the origin of Africa. It's an African weed and has been used as a food source and source for oil also. It has a lot of oil in it, provides oil for the feed, for other uses in agriculture also. It has a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, and it has minerals like calcium, iron, and magnesium. It's very rich in protein and healthy fats. It is medicinal because it is used for its potential anti-inflammatory and antiviral effects. It also has antioxidant properties in it also. It can be served fresh or dried to chicken and livestock birds. This is a very good weed for feed production in poultry. Another one is feverfew. Feverfew is another weed. Parthenium hispaphorus is the botanical name. This particular weed originates from Africa and it has been used in traditional medicine for its medicinal properties, and it has a lot of vitamins and minerals like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, and it is a very good source of minerals like calcium, iron, and magnesium. It is rich in antioxidants and fiber. That's why it is very useful for chickens and other poultry birds to eat and at the same time get satisfied. It has medicinal properties like anti-inflammatory and pain relieving effects. It can be served dry or crushed before being added to feed of chicken and livestock birds. You see, this particular plant now, you can now bring them together. After washing them, you blend them, slice them, and serve directly to the chicken, and they will eat it and get satisfied. And at the same time, you reduce the cost of feeding your poultry birds. And that one is devil's claw. Devil's claw is Hypergophyllum species. Hypergophyllum species is another plant that originates from Africa and is used for its traditional medicine and its healing properties in poultry and livestock. It is a good source of vitamins and minerals like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, calcium, iron, and magnesium are very dominant in this particular plant. It is rich in antioxidants and fiber. It is served by the east roots or the leaf, and it can be crushed before being mixed in chicken feed or livestock bird feed. The number 9 is the one we call Kikuyu and Kikuyu grass. Kikuyu grass or Penicetum clandestum. Penicetum clandestum is another plant that originates from Africa and is a native of Africa, and it is commonly used for or because of its foliage, and it's a foliage crop, and it is used for livestock and poultry birds. It has vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, and it has minerals like calcium, phosphorus, and potassium. It is very good for plants, very good for animals to eat, and at the same time serve to animals. It is rich in protein and fiber, and any plant that is very good and has a lot of protein in it can be used for poultry birds because it is mostly for feed, because major source of feed ingredient is the protein source, because the protein source is mainly for meat and for egg production. So Kikuyu's grass can be caught and offered to chickens and livestock birds as fresh forage option. Another one here is what we call spider plant. Clostridium cosmosium is another one. Clostridium cosmosium is another plant that originates from Africa. It is called spider plant. It's a native of Africa and has been used in traditional medicine for its various ailments that it can heal, and at the same time it can be served as food for chicken and other livestock animals. It has vitamins, it has minerals, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. It has minerals like calcium, iron, and magnesium. And it is very rich in antioxidants and fiber. Its medicinal use is that because of it can serve as anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. It is served to poultry birds through its leaves, which can be served fresh or dry to chicken and livestock birds. Either you dry it or you serve it fresh to them or you mix it with their feed. This is the way it can be used in poultry and livestock animals. Another one is Lippia. Lippia javanica is the botanical name. Lippia javanica originates from Africa and has been used in its traditional medicine for its medicinal purposes. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, or it also has vitamin B, and it is good and very rich in calcium and iron, and at the same time magnesium. It is very rich in antioxidant and fiber. It's used for its purposes, its medicinal purposes, and inflammatory and digestive health benefits in poultry and livestock. It can be served dried or crushed before being mixed into feed for chicken or livestock birds. Cannabis is another weed. Hibiscus cannabis is the botanical name. It originates from Africa. It's a native of Africa also, and used because of its fiber. It is a fiber crop that is used for its medicinal properties. It has vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. It has minerals like calcium, iron, and magnesium. Can be served dried or fresh to poultry and livestock birds also. It has antioxidants, it has antimicrobial properties, which make it too beneficial to livestock animals. In fact, if you're a poultry farmer in any part of the globe, you cannot miss this in your poultry and livestock feed. We have another plant here called buffel grass. Buffel grass is Sensurus ciliaris. It is the botanical name. This particular plant originates or a native of Africa also, and it's only used for forage crops for livestock animals. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. Very rich in calcium, phosphorus, and potassium. It is very high in protein and fiber also. It is very good and potential digestive health benefits in poultry and livestock animals. Remember what I always tell you, that digestive health property plants are very good for poultry and livestock, because once they eat, the feed must be digested. So any plant that aids in digestion is very good to them also. It has a lot of medicinal benefits because of these digestive properties in it. It can be served as chicken feed, either as fresh forage or as dried forage option. Another one is white spinach. White spinach is another grass that originates from Africa and has been used for its medicinal purposes and its leafy vegetables. Its botanical name is Gynodropis gandenstra. Gynodropis gandenstra. That is the botanical name. It has a lot of vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. It has calcium, iron, and magnesium. And it is very rich in antioxidants and fiber, used for its potential anti-inflammatory and immune-boosting effects in poultry and livestock animals. It can be served dried to poultry birds or even fresh. It is a white spinach leaf and it can be served dried. Another one is Penicetum. Penicetum purpureum is the botanical name. It originates from Africa and a native of Africa. It is commonly used as a forage crop for livestock. It has vitamins, it has minerals, it has vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. It has calcium, phosphorus, and potassium. Remember, all these minerals are very good in boosting the immune properties and the immune system of the poultry and livestock birds, at the same time strengthening their health. It is high in protein and fiber, used for its potential digestive health in poultry and livestock animals. Penicetum can be caught and offered to chicken and livestock birds as fresh forage options for poultry and livestock animals. Another one is African star grass, Gynodon ethiopis. That is the botanical name. Originates from Africa and a native of Africa, and it is also used as forage crop for livestock and poultry birds. It has a lot of vitamins like A, vitamin C, vitamin E. It is well known for its calcium, phosphorus, and potassium content, high in protein and fiber, used for its potential digestive benefit and aid in poultry and livestock, and it can be starved as star grass and can be cut into pieces for chicken and livestock birds, fresh or dried. And that one is jute, that is another grass. Jute is Costorius species. It's a native of Africa and has been used as a fiber crop and its medicinal properties. It has a lot of vitamins, it has minerals like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. It has a lot of minerals like calcium, iron, and magnesium. It is very rich in antioxidants and fiber. It is used for its potential anti-inflammatory and digestive health benefit in poultry and livestock animals. It can be served as dried to poultry birds or crushed before being mixed into the feed of poultry and livestock animals. It is very rich. It's a plant that you can use to feed and ascend to complement your poultry feed and reduce the cost of feeding your livestock. Another plant here is white indigo. Indigofera species is the botanical name. White indigo is a native of Africa and used in traditional medicine for its healing properties, both in poultry and livestock. It has vitamins and minerals like A, C, and E. It's well known for its minerals like calcium, iron, and magnesium. Very rich in antioxidants and fiber, used for its potential anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial effects. It can be served with its leaf dried or crushed before being added to poultry and livestock birds. Another one is Rooibos. Rooibos is Aspartos linearis. Aspartos linearis. That is a botanical name. It's an origin of Africa also and has been used in herbal tea, and it has a lot of medicinal properties that is good for poultry and livestock animals. It is very good because it can heal and it can boost their immune structure and at the same time their growth properties. It has a lot of minerals and vitamins. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin B, vitamin E, as well as calcium, iron, and potassium. It's very rich in antioxidants and minerals. It has anti-inflammatory and anti-allergic effects that helps to heal wounds, injuries in poultry and livestock animals. It can be served through the leaf, both dried and crushed before being mixed into their feed. Any feed at all, both feathered birds and four-legged animals, can be served with this particular grass. Another one is white sorghum. White sorghum. Every farmer know about sorghum, but this is white sorghum because it's from the bush. White sorghum is Sorghum arundinacea. That is the botanical name. It's an origin of Africa also, a native of Africa, and is commonly used as a forage crop for livestock and poultry animals, both four-legged, cows, sheep, cattle, dog, geese, guinea fowl, ostrich, and rest of them. It has a lot of vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, as well as calcium, phosphorus, and potassium. It is very high in protein, and you know that protein is one of the major sources of feed ingredients or feed properties needed to prepare livestock or poultry birds feed. It's very rich in fiber also. It is used because of its medicinal value. It helps in digestion, feed digestion in poultry and livestock animals. It helps in digesting the feed easily and make it easy for the poultry birds to convert the feed. It can be served either cut in pieces and offered to the chicken and livestock birds, or fresh forage option to them. Another one is wheat grass. Triticum asticum. That is the botanical name. Origin from Africa. It's a native of Africa and has been used as food source for poultry and livestock animals, and at the same time as medicinal properties for them. It has many vitamins, most especially vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, as well as calcium, iron, and magnesium. It is very rich in antioxidants and fiber, and it is a very good potential detoxifying and immune boosting plant. It boosts the immune structure of poultry and livestock animals and make them very strong and resistant to many poultry and livestock diseases. It can be served with as grass, grown in the field and served to the livestock animals. Even the livestock animals, four-legged animals, can be taken to the grass for them to feed very well, either indoors or outdoors, and they are offered to chicken and livestock birds, either fresh forage option or can be dried and at the same time added to their feed. Another one is cassava, Manihot esculenta. Cassava is a native of Africa and has been used as a staple food crop. It has a lot of vitamins A, vitamin C, vitamin E, as well as calcium, iron, magnesium, and potassium. Though it has anti-nutritional defects because of high cyanic acid, but when it is processed properly well, this acid goes out and reduced to BRS minimum, and it can now serve its purpose. It is rich in carbohydrate and fiber, used for potential digestive health benefit in poultry and livestock animals. These cassava leaves can be served either dried and mixed with the feed, or even the fresh one can ascend and be served to livestock animals. Even the extracts from the cassava leaf can serve to boost the growth of your poultry and livestock animals. It can be added to their feed, and it can be at the same time the extract can be used as juice to serve and boost their growth, boost their weight, boost egg laying birds, and at the same time boost their immune structure. And that one is sorghum. Sorghum bicolor is the botanical name. Is a native of Africa and is commonly used as a staple crop and forage crop also for poultry and livestock animals. It has a lot of vitamins like A. Vitamin A is dominant in this particular class, and vitamin C as well as vitamin E. It has calcium, it has phosphorus, and it has potassium also. The nutritional value is because it is used as a digestive health in poultry and livestock animals. It has digestive benefit for every poultry bird. It can be served either harvested and offered to chickens and livestock birds as a fresh forage option, or dried and used to formulate their poultry and livestock feed, added as an additive. Number 24 is the millet. Pennisetum glaucum is the botanical name. Millet is a native of Africa and is commonly used as a staple crop and forage crop also for poultry and livestock animals. It is very good. It is very rich in vitamin A, very rich in vitamin C, very rich in vitamin E, as well as calcium, iron, potassium, and magnesium. It is very high in carbohydrate and fiber, and it can be used as a digestive aid to poultry and livestock animals because of its potentials. It can be served, harvested, and offered to the chickens and livestock birds as fresh forage, or it can be dried and used to formulate feed for poultry and livestock animals. Another one is cowpea. Cowpea is Vigna ungulata. That is the botanical name. Cowpea is a native of Africa and is commonly used as a staple crop and forage crop also. It has a lot of vitamins, minerals, and other nutritional factors that help to boost the immune structure of your poultry and livestock animals, and at the same time boost their growth. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. All these vitamins, you know their functions in the life and the health of the poultry and livestock animal, as well as calcium, iron, potassium, and magnesium. It is very rich and very high in protein and fiber. It is used as a potential digestive health benefit for poultry and livestock animals. It can be served dry or crushed before being added to their feed for chicken and poultry, livestock animals, both feathered and four-legged animals can use it, and at the same time it can as well serve them. And that one is bitter leaf, Veinonia amygdalina. is the botanical name. It's an origin of Africa. You know bitter leaf. Many farmers know bitter leaf and they use it for many things. Bitter leaf is a very great booster and antibiotic factors in the bitter leaf extract and has been used in traditional medicine for its medicinal properties. It contains vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, as well as calcium, iron, potassium, and magnesium, and it is very rich in antioxidants and fiber. That is one thing that makes it very good for poultry and livestock animals. It can take care and manage a lot of infections in poultry and livestock animals. It's used for its potential anti-inflammatory and anti-digestive health benefit in poultry and livestock animals. Bitter leaves can be served crushed before being mixed into their feed, or even the extract can be used to take care of their health system and at the same time boost their immune system and at the same time take care of a lot of viral, both bacterial infections in poultry and livestock animals. And that one is elephant grass, Penicetum pauperum. That is the botanical name. Elephant grass is a native of Africa and is commonly used for forage crop in livestock and poultry animals. It has calcium, it has phosphorus, it has potassium. It has minerals, vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. All these vitamins and minerals help to boost the immune structure and at the same time activate their growth and enhance their weight. It is very rich in protein and fiber. It is used as a potential digestive health benefit in poultry and livestock animals, and it can be served either cut and offered to chicken and livestock birds as fresh forage option, or dried and used to formulate their poultry and livestock feed. And that one is snakeweed, Centuria species. Snakeweed is a native of Africa and has been used in traditional medicine for its medicinal properties, and it has a lot of vitamins also that can help to boost the immune structure of your poultry and livestock animals. It has vitamin A, it has vitamin C, it has vitamin B, it has vitamin E also. It has calcium, it has iron, it has potassium, it has magnesium. It is anti-inflammatory and digestive health benefit in poultry that help it to boost the immune structure and at the same time their growth system. It can be served. Either the leaves can be served dried or crushed before being mixed into poultry and livestock feed and given to them as a ration. And that one, which is number 29, is spiny amaranth. That is Amaranthus spinosus. That is the botanical name. A native of Africa and has been used in traditional medicine for its healing properties. It heals wounds, it heals injuries, it heals infections. It has vitamins, it has minerals, it contains vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, as well as calcium, iron, magnesium, and potassium. It is rich in antioxidants and fiber. It is used for its potential anti-inflammatory and digestive health benefit in poultry and livestock animals. It can be served dry or crushed before being added to feed for chicken and livestock birds. Number 30 is white teak. Tecona glandis is the botanical name. This is another very viable plant. White teak is a native of Africa and has been used as a timber tree and for its medicinal properties. It has a lot of vitamins and a lot of minerals, and we cannot conclude all without mentioning vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, and as well as calcium, iron, and magnesium. All these vitamins and minerals help to boost the immune structure of your poultry and livestock animals and at the same time enhance their growth. It has nutritional content rich in antioxidants and fiber and used as medicinal properties in anti-inflammation and digestive health benefit, which it can serve for poultry and livestock animals. White teak leaves can be dried and crushed before being mixed into feed for chicken and livestock, or it can be given fresh to them. All these African weed can provide valuable nutrients and potential health benefits for chicken and livestock animals. However, it is important for you to know that properly you need to identify the weed first and ensure that they are safe for consumption at the time you made them before feeding them to your poultry and livestock animal, and make sure you are using them moderately. What quantity do you need to use for birds and livestock? Depending on your feed ration. If it is four-legged animals, you can serve them. When they get satisfied, they are satisfied. If it is for poultry birds, use 200 grams. Please make sure you wash these leaves properly because they are grass that are found in the bush. Make sure you wash them properly well, mix 200 grams of it and use it to serve your poultry beds on daily basis. It's going to help you to drop the cost of your feeding of your poultry and livestock animals, and at the same time boost their immune structure and enhance their growth. This is all I have for you. If you have found this video very interesting, please make sure you share the video to reach others. Give it a thumb up if this video is interesting to you. Thank you. Until I come with another interesting topic loading very soon. Bye for now.